But in my situation, my son's father was killed before he was born, and he was my best friend. And I took care of both my kids by myself. So, I mean, there's love out there, but I think that once you lose your soulmate, you're just here.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Like, oh, how are you? How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Goldie.
Goldie?
Mhm.
Only Goldie, like one name?
Last name is Mace.
Oh. So why you always in the car, Goldie? I always see you a lot of time like sitting in your car, and last time I passed by yours,
Because I
you
live in my
passed out.
car.
Oh, you live in your car?
Yes.
How long have you been living in your car?
Since July.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So have you been living in your car even during the winter time?
Yes. When it was -2, I had a blanket.
And
Yeah.
you're sleeping in a car?
Yes.
So why? Why was you sleeping in a car?
Because I left an abusive relationship with nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened? Like, was you like
He
having
choked me and raped me. And I left.
Was it your husband? Was it your
Boyfriend.
boyfriend?
Yeah.
Was he like doing something? Like, was he on drugs?
He was drinking.
So he was drinking and he choked you and raped you. So how? Why do you say rape when he's your boyfriend?
When you say no, no means no. And I said no that night, and he still did it.
Or you said no and he still
Yes.
had to force you?
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
So you had to choose and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna be homeless.
Yes, I'd rather be homeless.
So how's life treating you as a homeless woman? Like,
I mean, I tried to not look homeless, but a lot of like it's hard to find a job because people want you to have like an address, and I'm like, I have a mailing address, but it's not significant. They want you to have a place to stay, and it's like I don't have that, but I have a mailing address, and it's hard to find a job. I just found a job here back in my hometown, and they took me off the schedule.
so is Logansport your hometown?
Yes, 5 generations. Well, maybe more, but yeah,
So you don't have any family in Logansport?
I do. I have a whole bunch, but none of them want to help. I'm by
So
myself.
why wouldn't your family want to help you, like find a place to stay or something? Like, why? Is there any specific reason, or they're just not
I've
interested?
asked, but a lot of them just don't care. They're doing their own thing, which is, I mean, it's not their job. It's not their responsibility. Like, I left, I I had an apartment and I left to be with my ex. I shouldn't have done that, but I did, and that was a mistake I made. A mistake that I'm dealing with that I made, and I full take responsibility because it was a mistake I made. But I'm trying to come back, and it is harder this time.
So has your boyfriend ever tried to reach you out since then?
No, but I blocked him on everything. So, but his family, they'll like try to like send hateful stuff on social media. So I had to like delete a lot of my social media sites because they're trying to harass me and stuff. So I mean, it is what it is.
Wow, so sorry about that. So are you like so at the moment, like, you have no job or anything?
I mean, I got hired on a job, but they told me that they can't put me on a schedule. It's here at Hardee's. They said they can't put me on a schedule because of everything that went down, and I worked 3 days, and they're like, "Well, we can't put you on a schedule now because you're the last hired." So now I'm just trying to DoorDash and make money because I have a grandbaby coming, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to take care of everybody.
Oh, congratulations! You're even gonna be a grandmother very soon.
Yes, 4 months.
That's good. Oh, in 4 months you're gonna be a grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you have a son, you have a daughter.
Yes, that's it.
You have a daughter,
Yes, a daughter and a son.
a daughter and son.
Mm-hmm.
So Among both, who is gonna give a baby?
Daughter.
Your daughter?
Yes.
She's the oldest?
No, she's the youngest. She's
Oh.
gonna be 19, but yeah. My son's the oldest.
Oh, how old is he?
He's gonna be 20 in 2 days.
Wow. Happy birthday to him. That's good. That is so good. Yeah. So like do they live in Logansport too?
They're with my parents, but their situation is really not the best either. But I brought them home from Ohio because where they were at, and with my daughter being pregnant, I lost my first baby, and with her in her situation, she was being emotionally abused. So I was like, I'm gonna bring you home. We'll figure stuff out when you come home, but I want you to be safe. So I drove 10 hours and brought them home back to Indiana, Logansport.
Wow. That's good. You've tried so much to
I
help,
have.
So what have you learned from situations of like men who abuse women?
Don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore them because I did.
So do you still believe in love, or you're just like tired of?
I believe that there's somebody out there for everybody. But in my situation, my son's father was killed before he was born. And he was my best friend. And I took care of both my kids by myself. So, I mean, there's love out there, but I think that once you lose your soulmate, you're just here.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Like, how was he killed? Was he shot?
Yeah.
He was shot?
Yeah.
Like from Logansport here?
No. None of my kids. That's from Logansport. No.
Like where?
Indy.
Indy?
Yes.
I'm so sorry about that. So he's the father of your son, or both?
Just my son.
Just your son. Sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like once your soulmate goes, you're just here.
Like he used to be your friend, comfort you,
He
or
was my
something
best
like
friend.
that.
Yeah.
So you door dash. That's the only way you survive.
Yeah. That's the only way I get food and gas. I don't get food stamps because I get a job, but I don't get hours, so they cut you off. So I just DoorDash, try to make money.
I'm so
And sometimes
sorry.
it's not that much. It's maybe $20 a day, if that. So I'm pretty much eating bread. But I mean, I'm trying to get back, but it's hard when you can't find a job. And I used to be a machinist at Chrysler, and I used to be a molding injector. I've done machine work, and it's hard to find a job because nobody wants to hire you anymore when you don't have a recent job. But it's hard when they don't want to hire you. So it's like, what do you do?
That's so sad. But life,
Sucks.
life sucks,
Yep.
But you just have to keep fighting and trying, Even if you fail, you gotta try again and try again until maybe one day God,
Something sticks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you do you face like do you go through like emotional distress, like depression, something like
I live
that?
in my car. Absolutely.
Have you tried to reach out like to?
No, because nobody really helps. They don't help.
You haven't gone to church or something like that?
No. They just, like they can't really help. They want to, but they just. I feel like it's a waste of time. Like I tried to go to Lafayette and get help, but they pretty much told me that since I'm like I have some college education and I'm not crazy, I would get a place faster than what they could help me. And that was discouraging because I haven't been able to find a place yet because I'm trying. But when that place, so I went to Lafayette to try to find a job and I couldn't find one there. Even fast food places don't want to hire people anymore. And it's like they say they're hiring, but you try to get a job and they're like, we don't have fast food experience. And well, no, I used to be a machinist, so, but I want to work. And, they want you to work fast food before they want to hire you. And it's like, I don't have that experience because I didn't do that. But you need people. I need a job. So, but nobody wants to give people chances anymore. And that's sad. People like me could really use it. I'm not asking for handouts. Like, I don't ask for handouts. I work for everything I have. I used to help my old landlord rip up flooring for almost 8 hours just to make some money. And I send it all to my kids. Every last dime I have, I send it to my kids to make sure that they're okay before I'm okay. And
So do you need like experience for fast foods? They want you to have some experience too?
apparently,
That's a little bit weird for me to hear. Like, they
I
want.
guess so, because like I've been trying to get on a Burger King here, and they just won't hire me. And I have friends at Burger King, and she just won't hire me. And they're like, please hire her. Like, she's a good worker. Nope.
Because I know most people when they're going through a hard time, not all people, but most of the population, they end up maybe drinking a lot of alcohol. They end up doing a lot of drugs because of what they go through.
Shit sucks. Yeah.
So how do you do anything of those?
I drink sometimes, not every day, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do the drugs. I try to be clear-headed for my children, but it is sad out here. It sucks. Like, everybody has their poison. I don't judge nobody for what they do, but living in your car, it's sad. It's not where people want to be. Like me, it's not where I wanted to be, but I made the mistake of caring somebody too much, and they didn't care for me. So I made that mistake. I don't have an eviction on my name, but I can't find a job to save up so I can get a place, and that sucks. And I've been trying so hard to find a job.
Oh, that's so tough. I guess some people who are watching here, maybe somebody who knows you and they know how to help you, maybe they will try to reach you out and maybe offer you something like a job, because you seem like you're willing to work, you're willing like to get a job, but it's only that people are not giving you that chance.
No, and it sucks because I've done everything. I'm not looking for a handout. Like, I work. It's just, I just want to take care of myself and my kids. I just brought them back. My daughter's pregnant. I'm trying to make sure that she's stable, and I'm trying to take care of everybody. And I'm one person, but it's okay. I'll do it. I'll do what I have to take care of my family. But I just wish I got a break. It'd be nice.
I understand your pain. It's a lot for you. I can feel your pain, and it's gonna be all right. It's just what everyone goes through.
Not everyone, but sometimes.
And I know, like, so is this car? Do you pay for this
No,
car?
I bought it outright. Yeah.
Oh, you bought it outright.
Yeah, thank God. I don't owe anything on it. I paid in cash.
That's good. So do you get like during the winter? Because I've had some people die in the cold because sometimes it's too much cold. Have you got to that situation where like you freeze, you feel like you die?
No, because I have my blanket, so I try to stay as warm as I could. I was in my car when it was like the -2 with wind chill, -16, and I was sleeping in here. I had uh, I was able to get me a sleeping bag, but I just had a sleeping bag and a comforter. That's all I had to keep warm.
Wow. Yeah, that's really tough. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know,
And then trying to use the bathroom, it's funny. It sucks because like most places close down at night. And even when I was door dashing at nighttime, because I like to DoorDash at night sometimes, and especially like in Lafayette, the gas stations would close their bathrooms and everything in the middle of the night. Like you can't use it till the morning. So even if I'm dashing and making money and working, I can't use nobody's bathroom.
So how do you do? Like when you wanna go take a shower, go use a bathroom?
I just try to ask some friends, but a lot of them say no anyway. And I don't have really family, so you do what you can.
How about if you get a chance? I don't know if you want to, but if you get a chance and maybe go to church like Sunday and try to see, because I know the people at the church, at least they have some empathy, they can understand
They
the
say they understand,
situation.
but sometimes it's hard to like for people to understand if they haven't really did this. They say they understand, but unless you live this life, you don't know. And that's not. I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody. I'm just saying, just you say you're sorry, but it just it's not. It's not ideal. It's not where I want it to be. And like I told my kids today, I am so sorry that I told them I felt guilty because I can't give them more than what I
Yeah.
can now. Like I make sure that they're not hungry. I go without eating, so my daughter's not hungry. But and my son, of course, But um, I just I've always went without, so they were okay. Like I took care of both of them by myself for 19 years. I didn't get child support with either child. I did it all by myself, and then I just met somebody, and this all happened within the last 2 years, and it sucks. It really does. I used to work at Chrysler. I gave him all my paychecks. I didn't save nothing for me because that's just how I am. Like I'm a giver. I give people like you need something, I'll give it to you, even though I don't have nothing, but you can have it. And that was my bad. I shouldn't have done that.
I
So
mean,
now I'm just
you seem to be a good person, so
I try to be.
it feels bad that people are not good, are not paying back their nice to you. That makes people sometimes get tired of helping because some people are good, but then they don't get the same treatment in return.
But we don't ask for the same treatment. We just hope that it comes back in the end. You know, we don't do it just and I'm not saying we do it just for something to come back. I just do it because I do. I don't want anybody to feel how I felt. I don't want people to be sad. Like if I have something, I know what it's like to be hungry. If I can make sure you're not hungry, then I'm gonna give you everything I got. I know what it's like to be cold. So if I have an extra sweater, you can have it. I don't need it. It's fine. Like when I was in Lafayette, I seen a homeless man in a wheelchair, and I told him I was like, I don't have any money, but I'm like, I can go get you some food if you're hungry. I have this water, this orange juice. You can have it if you want it. And of course, he denied it, but it's like I just gave him what I had.
So, what advice you give to other people, like women out there, ladies, for them
Don't
to
ignore
know?
the red signs, red flags. There's always going to be red flags. Don't ignore them. And even though you love somebody, make sure that you're okay. Like, make sure you have a backup plan because I did it. And I take full responsibility. I should have, but I didn't think all this was going to happen. But it did.
So why didn't you report, like make a police report or something, so that this person, because if you don't report it, like that
I
kind
don't
of
want
person
to.
that chokes and arrests people, he's gonna do it to someone else. Maybe someone else may lose their life. So why didn't you?
A lot of women don't. They don't want to.
Why don't they want to?
We don't want to face them. if we can just up and go, if there's no like kids involved, we can just up and leave. A lot of us do, and we just try to rebuild the best that we can, and that's what I'm trying to do. I don't, I don't, and even though he did that to me, I don't wish him harm. I wish, that he is good.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But I continue to advise women out there.
Yeah, if they do that, report it. But I didn't.
Yeah,
I won't.
if you get raped,
But
you
it's
know,
just it is what it is. But it's fine. But get therapy if you have this happen to you. That's my advice. Get therapy, especially if you don't have friends or family to talk to. You really should get therapy.
so do you get any therapy,
No,
something like that?
no. I handle it on my own.
Is it not hard to handle on your own?
I've dealt with worse, so I'm okay with handling it on my own.
So, how would you want to be helped for some people watching there? How would you want them to help you?
Not me. Just if you see somebody, sleeping in their car or something, don't always call the cops. They're probably just sleeping. Just knock on the window and be like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need something?" Or the homeless shelters. If you have the money, give to them because the homeless shelters do help people. I don't want anything myself. I'm okay.
So, do you have like people who call cops on you because you're sleeping in your car?
They did, yeah. Oh, yeah, a few times. Yes, and I had to move. The
Oh,
cops made me move in the middle of the night, and
why
I was
would
just sleeping
why would someone make you like call
because
the cops just
because
because you're sleeping in your own car? Like that's crazy.
because people suck. I was just sleeping, and then I told the police officers that I was just sleeping, and they're like, "Well, you can't stay here, even though there's no signs posted that you can't stay there." They still like, "Well, you gotta go." Okay, there was no signs posted. I wasn't hurting nobody. I wasn't littering. I was just sleeping, and they're like, "No, you can't sleep here." So it's hard to find a safe spot to sleep.
Like, was you like parked in someone's yard or
No,
something
I
like
was in
that?
an empty parking lot.
Really? And someone
Yes.
just had to call cops over
Yeah,
that?
they said they did a
Wellness check?
yes, but then I told the officers I was just sleeping. They're like, "Well, you can't stay here," and I said, "But there's no signs posted that I can't." I made sure of that, and it was still a problem. So yeah, a lot of officers, they really treat us like criminals when we're just trying to sleep. Or if I'm just sitting in my car, I'll be sitting in my car and they'll pull up and be like, "Well, I need to see your ID. I don't know what you're doing." I'm just sitting here on my phone. I'm not hurting nobody. Like I'm not doing anything. Then they need my ID. They run my place. They run my name, and then they're like, "Oh, you're okay." And then they're like, "Well, why are you here?" It's an empty parking lot. I'm just sitting here on my phone. So this happened multiple times.
Really?
Yes.
Like, do people come and knock at your car door and they feel like,
Somebody tried to get into my car before. Yes.
oh, really?
Yes.
In this situation of sleeping in the car, have you and you had challenges
I've been around
of
shootouts
people?
in Lafayette. Yeah, we were so close. It sounded like somebody tapping on my window. I was so close. Yeah, it sucks.
Like, have you got challenges of like people trying to take advantage of you because you're a
Yes.
woman, something like that?
Yes.
How do you overcome that situation?
And just you do what you have to do. You deal with it. Like I try to tell them no. I've been assaulted in Lafayette when I was door dashing in the middle of the night. Just try to make some money door dashing. I didn't want to talk to somebody. He decked me in the face, and the cops didn't help. They're like, "Well, we don't know." and you don't have an eyewitness, so they just pushed it off.
Oh, so they needed you to have an eyewitness?
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy. That's the law.
Sucks.
Sometimes sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that at least you're trying so hard. You're doing good. You're not in a good situation, like condition, but at least you're doing like you're being a strong woman.
Yes, I have to
to
be.
make sure that you're
I have a
still
little girl
here.
that, I didn't want her to be a strong woman too.
That is true. And I'm proud of you how you're doing right now. But I know if you continue like that, you're gonna find help. Uh, you're gonna be getting help. So like, what do you want to give people your Facebook name just if they want to check up on you, or your phone number?
Not my phone number.
But
I mean, I'm a YouTube creator. I try to get my own business going because I make things by hand, but hasn't really panned out yet. But
what kind of things do you make by hand?
I could transfer any picture to a candle or canvas or like clothing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I make custom glitter colors that you can't buy in the store, like Galaxy. Or I had to order for a Christmas thing. The girl, she liked hot pink and green, and I was able to custom make colors for just that. And you can't buy that at the store, but that's my passion, and it hasn't really panned out yet.
All right, I thank you so much again for talking to me and giving me your story. But I see it's getting a little bit late here, and I have to let you
Go
go
park.
try to. Oh, you gonna park after here, or you gonna?
Oh, I park by the river. I sleep by the river.
Is it not dangerous there?
No, it's the most peaceful place.
Wow,
It's better than a city.
that is true. Have you encountered some challenges in Logansport itself?
No, well, just some of the cops, but other than that,
Cops.
no.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, no.
And that's good.
That's
At
why I
least
came back to
you're
my
in.
hometown, because it's a small town.
That is true.
So I'm trying, get a job here and stuff because it's my hometown. But
How long has it been since you came back to Logansport?
I come back on and off, but I've been trying to stay here the past couple months, but I haven't been able to find a job. Well, I did find a job, but then I got taken off the schedule. So I mean, I don't know. I'm trying.
You'll get a job. All women out there, if you get challenges, if you get raped by a man, if a man forces you into any sexual relationship, something like that forcefully, like they did to her, that's really not good. I condemn that action of men who beat up women. A real man does not beat up a woman. A real man does not fight a woman. A real man does not rape a woman. It's not good. I condemn it so bad. Please, if any woman you face challenges like that, please don't keep quiet. Don't let it happen, because the more you keep quiet, is the more that person is gonna spread it to another person. Maybe they can end up killing someone's daughter. So please, I do condemn that. If you get into that situation happen to you, please report it. At least reach out to the cops, reach out to your families, and make sure that person faces justice. Don't let it happen. Don't let that man rape you and go away with it. Don't let that man beat you up and go away with it. Take action, please. I'm calling upon all women that are facing domestic violence, women that are being raped in marriages, in relationships, women that have been drugged and taken advantage of. Please, don't let it go. Come out, speak something. I
Leave when
condemn
it
it.
first happens.
That is true. And I'm glad you've shared your story. But if something like that ever happened to you again, please.
It won't.
Yeah, report it. Report it. Let's take those people inside.
Yeah.
Let them face the law. You cannot let it happen, because the more we let it
Love
happen,
doesn't hurt.
that is true. the more we let it happen, is the more they're gonna pass it to someone else. Is the more they're gonna take their rep action to someone else. But we can let that happen, you know. And I really condemn to men who are watching me there, please don't beat women. A man who beats up a woman is not a man, you know. Don't rape women, don't force women into a
No means
relationship.
no.
Yeah, that's not cool, that's not fun. I condemn that. And I'm glad that you shared your story, you know. You're a strong woman, you know. And if anybody knows Goldie, please, from here in Logansport, please, you want to help her, give her any help she wants, you know. Everybody deserves a second chance in life, so it's good we help each other. You never know, today it's me, tomorrow it's you, and the other day somebody else. But the more we help each other, you know, we don't have to judge ourselves, but the more we help each other is the more we lift one another, you know. But if you can't help someone, then don't judge them, you know. So thank you so much for watching. I continue to encourage you guys to subscribe on my YouTube, share my videos to other people, so that I can continue making videos like this. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. It's because of the situation I've been facing to myself, and dealing with a lot individually, but I'm back then. So please guys, I continue to ask you, you help people who are going through this situation, you know, and try to find therapy for people like this, and be good to people. It takes nothing to be kind, it costs nothing to be kind. All right guys, bye.